Good morning. Thank you for all of you being here. So this is I love this format. This is kind of fun. And Jeremy, thank you for stepping up and being a speaker. I noticed that a few of you were speakers in our speech contest, so I appreciate you continuing on with that since we weren't able to have that. I thought, Jeremy, you had some amazing phrases in your speech, which I thought was great. You had me at real estate, and then you moved to the 6 inches between your ears, which is good too. But the other one that I thought was really interesting, and I think that I wrote it down correctly, it says, waiting for the beaches of abnormal to recede. So I thought that was a very poetic way of saying what we're kind of looking for right now in this time. And one of the things that you also mentioned to me last night, and then also in your speech a little bit, is wanting to have that intimate relationship where you kind of feel like you're across the table at Starbucks and, you know, talking one-on-one with people, more intimate in their home. And I thought you did a good job with that. I liked you're a little bit closer than a lot of people are on here, but I could feel like you were kind of leaning in. It felt very intimate. There were a couple times where maybe you were a little bit too close, where it felt like you were coming at us, but overall, I like that strategy. So a little bit different than John's strategy as far as, you know, so it's interesting to see those different styles, I guess. And I also thought you did a good job with eye contact. Sometimes that's difficult. I think in Zoom, it's hard to know where to look. We're either looking at ourselves or we're trying to look at the camera, which is on our computer, those types of things. So I think you did a good job of looking in the camera sometimes, and other times kind of looking down or looking at your notes or your matches. It felt natural to me. Other than a couple times where maybe you got a little bit close. The book was a little bit hard to see. I think the cover was shiny or white, and so that was a little bit difficult to see. I love the match. I thought that was a great way to add some just a little bit more to your speech, which I think was fantastic, and that focused energy, that good visual that's good for us to have. I would have loved for you to read just a little, maybe an excerpt from the book. That might have been something you could have added. And then also maybe just a personal experience. It seemed to me like the main focus was about keeping a schedule, staying positive, keeping up on your kind of your routines. And you'd mentioned how your routine was different before you had the baby. And I assume that it's even different now that you're home and the baby's there. So just maybe some of those ideas about, you know, are you keeping the same routine, or maybe strategies to keep the same routine, or maybe there's just things that you add in that are different, like some, you know, meditation or other things like that. Overall, I thought it was a great message. You're always positive. I love listening to you speak, and I appreciate you being one of the first ones also to do one of these. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you.